Just a quick message to any fellow motovloggers out there. It might be worthwhile sticking your GoPro onto your helmet and buying a PS5 with Ride 4. If you want this sort of view count in 1 week. Far safer as well, I imagine. Here we go. There's the aftermath. I'm left with a bit of sheep shit. And a few strands of wool. So thankfully all good. Typical. If this wasn't such a steep hill, I'd possibly do a 0 to 60 time here. But I understand these have got a life to get on with. Although it's not that slow, this. It's not as slow as people think. But I dare say if you're jumping on something with 100 to 200 horsepower, this is a toy. The same with the YZF-R 125, I suppose. Oh, and he beats the Hyundai off the mark. Before you know it, he's at 60. What an absolute knob. Thumbs up, aye, thumbs up, aye, that saves you when you T-bar a car. Bonnie Scotland at its finest, when it's not raining and you're not camping. I'm looking forward to getting a bigger bike, getting the licence and all that out the way, but I'll definitely get the bike first. My plan is to get this next bike once I sell this one, and then I'll ride the, say, 600cc whatever I buy for a few months. In the meantime, the MT 125 will be going on for sale. My son is no interest in riding, and he'll be able to drive in a couple of years, so I'm quite glad and grateful that he's not interested in riding, because nobody wants their kid riding a motorcycle, really. Not when they're just that young. Although my mum's 81 and or 82, God, she's either 81 or 82, and she's still not that keen that I've got a motorbike. But at these days she'd rather I was out on my bike than my dad was out on a bike. So you can't please everyone. There's something you don't see every day. 3 Volkswagen camper buses in a row. Bizarre. Worth a bit of cash, them vans. I like the look of them, but rear engine air cooled vehicles, no thanks. They sound like a headache. Nope, still doesn't sound as good as it did with you big guys and your big engines and your big horsepower and your big torque figures. Is that all that's big, eh? Eh? Huh? Big engine syndrome. Heard about that? It was at that point I got rid of my 4.2 V8 Audi. To be done, regardless of what size of CC you've got. You go under a tunnel or through a bridge, through a tunnel or under a bridge, you just got to drop them revs. Oh, I talk so much shit. Right, here we go, main road. None of this footage is getting used.